When I look out into the audience, and when people ask, what can I expect when I come to a worship service at Sugar Creek? What you will expect is to see a multicultural congregation. I mean, it is a beautiful picture to see all the different nationalities and the different backgrounds and cultures. So one thing about our worship, it's very cultural.
My soul sings how I love you.
We have 3 different types of worship services. We have a tradition service for those who prefer a more traditional approach to music with choir and orchestra and singing the old hymns. We have a mosaic service, which it kind of blends in with the traditional choir and orchestra, but uses a contemporary style of music. And then for those that just want a more contemporary, more modern experience in worship, we have what we call the Edge service, where it's just definitely more of a rock band with just a couple vocals, and it's very visual, very energetic. But all 3 of those services, you'll experience God's presence, because the heartbeat and focus of all those services is to magnify God and to worship Him.
Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other.
As a worship leader, I really want to have all the congregation come to experience the presence of the Lord. And you cannot lead somebody to a place where you haven't been there before. So I try during the week to be in the presence of God, so when I come, it's not just a job thing, it's not just my profession, it's my life, it's what I want to do. I'm an evangelist, and also as an evangelist, I like to share Christ through songs.
By glory.
I know that everybody that walks into a church service isn't coming from the same place of their relationship with God. Some people are coming from different preferences and different styles of music and styles of worship that they like or that they prefer or that speaks to them. So what we try to do in the service, what I try to do, is to find a way to bridge the gap between all the different groups that are in that service by having elements that engage all of their senses, by having music that's theologically true, that's right, and that connects with people's hearts, to teach people to be able to worship even when there's no music, but to use the music as a vehicle to mature them to be able to worship God in any way through any type of medium.
And Jesus.
You know, the Bible says in John chapter 4 that God is spirit, and He is seeking worshipers who worship the Father in spirit and in truth. So my passion and my desire for this church is for us to become a worshiping church, a church that hungers and thirsts for the very presence of God.
Word of our testimony.